part 5. Right, let's have a chat about actors and acting. What is an actor? And that's a very controversial question because, again, talk to a professional actor and they almost frown on us indie filmmakers. To me, it's a bit like being a writer. Now, I'm a nobody. I've got no experience and only what I've made for myself. I went to 22 different schools and I left school and I could barely read, write, do maths, and I was in farming. But times move on and we gain experience, life experience, and it's that life experience that then gives us the qualification, I suppose, to do what we then want to do with, our choices in life. And by the time you get to my age that I am now, I've got a lot of life experience. I've been involved in farming, agriculture contracting. I was a herdsman for a while. I could milk, I can still milk cows. I've got experience at car body repairs. I do a lot of respraying. I've had a professional aircraft cleaning business. And I've been, through my businesses, I've been involved in the TV and film industry. Now my dog's having a go at somebody. And I've then made films, I've done my script writing, and there's things that you've just got to look out for in life and follow your gut instincts. Because when I was at school, I remember saying, my teacher said to me, "What would you do?" "Oh, I'd like to be a pilot," and she just laughed. "You've got no hopes, you can't read, you can't write." Didn't stop me learning to fly. I got in the industry. I had an aircraft cleaning business. Suddenly, learning to fly became as cheap as possible for me, and I ended up flying all over the place and loved it. And it was just amazing. And again, got some wonderful stories in life for me to tell people. It went into a book that I wrote called Utterly Ridiculous. Again, some great stories out there, comedy stuff as well. So you get these life experiences. So an actor, doesn't matter who you are, if you feel that you want to be in films and TV and you want to act, go for it. There's nothing stopping you. If you worry about, I'm not sure about my voice, my vocabulary, how I sound, how I speak, how I look, look at me. I struggle with my words half the time. I end up with a bit of a lisp. I've got, still my reading and writing is not that brilliant, but I get by. We live in a world today where you can get by with things. So if you want to act and you want to or be a writer, or whatever it is you want to do, you can do. If you want to be a DOP, a cameraman, you haven't got to spend a fortune anymore. You can just buy an iPhone, the latest iPhone, put on an app like Beastcam, and actually you can film really good quality stuff. So there's all kinds of stuff available now in this day and age that helps you get into filming and become an actor. The other thing is, I was frowned at in the industry. You've got this industry professionals that I put in adverts on Facebook, I put on eBay, I put clips up on YouTube of when I was making to get sell an acting slot, £500. Give me £500 towards my next lot of filming and I will find you a part. And pay me £1,000 and I will pay you. I will find you a talking part. I'll make it, and that was really fair. Oh, you can't do that. Actors should be paid a wage. Actors shouldn't be paying you. Well, yeah, that's very strange when it comes to film schools where you want people to pay you £30,000 to do a course, and then at the end of it, you've still got no guarantees. So my view is, if you're giving somebody, gives you a donation or an investment into your filming, and you give them a part in that film, they're getting the experience, they're helping you film, and everybody's hunky-dory and happy. And that's the way it should be. And I'm not afraid to do it again. I'm going to be making more of the Magpies, and if somebody wants to invest and put some money into it, I am more than happy to find them a part in it. So if you want a part and you've got some spare cash, then let's do it, because I don't give a shit, because most of the professional, those so-called top actors and all stuff, they've done nothing for me. Let's talk, people that I've used in my clips. Those who are known faces, never done anything for me. All the small actors, the small nobodies who so-called come in, those indie filmmaker actors, fantastic bunch. They will share clips, they'll share, they'll talk on Facebook, they'll do interviews, they'll share, and they'll really get your project out there. Those top industry professionals, will they ever mention the film? No. So I'm a bit croaky this morning. Let's look at Frank Harper. Frank Harper was in the Magpies. Have you ever seen Frank Harper mention the Magpies? No. Have you heard him mention other products, other films he's done? Yeah, but he won't mention the Magpies. Well, look at all the other people involved with the Magpies. Will they talk about and discuss it? Yes, they'll share it. They'll share it in post. They'll be proud of the fact that they was involved in this cheap, funny film. Melvin Hayes was in Tim. Has he ever mentioned Tim in all of his interviews? Oh, he'll talk about other stuff. Will he mention Tim? No. Well, that's life. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But the good thing about the indie filming bunch is they will all help one another. They'll get involved with the project. They'll help you out when they're on set. They're not the big I am. Oh, I'm just the actor. You wait on me hand and foot. You serve me. I'm going to make your film. No, they're there helping. They're being a runner. They're helping with the sandwiches, the cooking. They're getting drinks. They're running to the car to get another prop or something out of the car while you're doing. They're there holding screens, and just really good, down to earth people. So I feel indie filming is probably some of the best filming. It's the nicer bunch, I think, because I've heard some real horror stories from bigger on-set films. So have a nice day, and if you're an indie filmer, enjoy it and make the most of it.